Hello, welcome back to Triple G Source Replays. We're going to hit the fourth quarter of our game here. It's week 3 in the 77 NFL season. We're in Cleveland, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are leading the Cleveland Browns 24-17. It's Pittsburgh's ball. It's fourth down on their own 18, so they're going to be punting. So we're going to bring in Bobby Walden to punt. And get those other dice out of here. So the snap, Walden gets the ball. 43 is a 33, or does he get the ball? That's going to be an F6. 32 on an F6. Minus 16. D1, that's on the 2-yard line. And D1 on the punt team is Cunningham, the tight end. And I don't know if we're just going to fall on it. We're going to take a chance that he can actually pick it up and run. Oh, fumble return 0. Nope. So they fumble the snap, and Cleveland takes over from the 2-yard line. Minus 9 yards of offense. And we're going to call that is a fumble. And so recovery. That would be turnover on downs. Turnover on downs, not a fumble, because Cunningham recovered it. And so the Browns, excellent field position. The dog pound is getting loud. And now let's see if they can do something with this ball. So we're going to try. We'll start with an outside handoff. Of course, Steelers down here by the goal line. They're looking for a run. Cleveland will try to hand it off to Greg Pruitt. The snap. Set gets a handoff, hands it to Pruitt. A 16, outside handoff. That's 5, he's in, touchdown. And Cleveland is going crazy. 1-yard touchdown run out the right side, just inside the pylon. And Cleveland has a chance to tie up this game. They were down 17-0 at one point. Can we get them? Can they get the extra point? Cockcroft comes in. The snap. The hold. 45 is a 40. That is good. And just like that, tie ball game here in Cleveland. Don't count these Browns out. So here in the fourth quarter, Cleveland sees Greg Pruitt with a 1-yard run. Cockcroft kick. And we've still got 14 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the game. Touchdown. Okay. So, Cleveland gonna kick off. 33. Kickoff is the Peacocks a 1, and that is going to be 72 yards. That's a deep one. They will just kneel. That was 7 yards deep into the end zone. And Smith will just take a knee. Steelers will start out on their own 20. All right. So we'll start with an inside handoff. Gonna give her to Franco Harris. Cleveland Browns defense is looking for the run. The snap. Bradshaw hands are off. 56 is a 25, and he's stuffed. Stuffed at the line. That'll be second down. We'll try an outside handoff. We'll give her to Rocky Blyer. This time going to the outside. The snap. Cleveland's in the pass defense. 16 is a 25, and he is stopped for no gain. 3rd and 10. Boy, this Cleveland Brown defense, this crowd's really got this defense hopping here. And we're going to try a medium pass. First off, audible. Yes, there's going to be an audible. Audible. We're going to do a screen pass. And where are we going to try to throw it to? 66. No, nice. That's back. I only do screens to running backs. Nope. 46. Nope, that's another wide receiver. 64. Thornton. Screen pass to Thornton out of the backfield. The snap to Bradshaw. Get Bradshaw's card up here. He drops back. Cleveland rushes. Tries to dump it off to Thornton. A 17. 3-yard pickup is all they're going to get, and it's going to be 4th down. But at least Bradshaw completed a pass. And so they are going to punt. "13 minutes left on the clock." So they're bringing Walden again. The snap. 64 is a 10. And that will be a 46-yard punt. 10, 20, 30, 45, 6. Longest punt of the year for Walden. Return man will be Woolsey. And so we're going to use his P column. Oh, snake eyes. That'll be an 8. And that's a return of 24. 10, 24. Good return for Woolsey. Cleveland will take over on the Steeler 45. $12:45 on the clock. And let's see. We'll try an inside handoff. We're going to hand her off. 56 to Mike Pruitt. He's not playing today. 21. Hand her off to Greg Pruitt. And Pittsburgh's defense, 45. They're neutral. The snap to Pruitt. Handoff. 66 is a K. This could be good. 62 is a 17. And that'll be a gain of 4. It is second down. I think we'll try a medium pass. No. Yep. I think we'll try a medium pass. Who do we want to throw it to? Let's see, 16. Not Greg Pruitt. 51. Paul Warfield. Medium pass to Paul Warfield. Steelers defense. They were looking for pass. So Brian Snipe takes the snap. 32 is a 25. He throws it, and it's going to be picked. That'll be a W65. That'll be 65 on a 31. 24 yards downfield. 24 yards downfield. Who's going to get the interception? Mel Blount. Excuse me there. Mel Blount grabs the ball. And so, let's see what he can do for a return. 63 is going to be 35. Let's see here. So 35. He's going to return at 42 yards, but there's a flag on the play. So what's the flag? Q713. Illegal use of hands offense, 10 from possession. So we caught it down here at the 17, half the distance. I'll take her down to the 9. Wait, the 8. Take it down to the 8. So we're going to call that our take it to the 9. That'll be 17. Split it, we'll take it to the 9. That'll be half. So it can be an 8-yard penalty. But Blount does get an interception. Let's see here for him. That'll be second interception of the year. So turnover for Cleveland. 12 minutes left in the game. Tied score. Steelers will take over on their own 9 with 12 minutes to go. Definitely a turnover-filled game. We have 7 interceptions, 3 by Bradshaw, 2 by Sipe, and 2 by the backup quarterback Mays for Cleveland. All right, Steelers on their own 9. We're going to do an inside handoff. It's going to go to Rocky Bleier. Cleveland's defense. 32 is neutral. The snap to Bradshaw. 32 is a 26. And that will be a gain of 1. So 2nd and 9. And let's try a short pass. We're going to try to throw it to Pugh. He is a backup, probably 4th-string wide receiver, Ernest Pugh. Cleveland defense. See, they're a 33. 43. They are looking for a run. Can the Steelers take advantage of it? Bradshaw gets the snap. 24 is a 19. Drops back. Throws. Incomplete. Just out of the reach. It's 3rd and 9. I think we'll try a short pass one more time. This time, 46. This time we'll try Jimmy Smith. Cleveland's defense looking for pass. The snap to Bradshaw. 41's a 26. He will scramble. He's running. 63 is a 35. That'll be a gain of 8 and a flag on the play. Oh, and player on the field as well. So he's a yard short. First, let's see what the flag is. 6, 10, illegal motion offense, 5 from line, and 4th and 1 on their own. I think they're going to take the penalty. And then who's there? We got a player down. Even defense, a Cleveland Brown player. 7. D2. Edwards, the left tackle, is down. Earl Edwards, he's a J0, so he'll only miss 1 play. Let's see who's going to be coming in and taking his spot. Let's see here. Shuriken did not play. I can't put him in there. Come on, there's got to be somebody that can play tackle. Either that we're going to have to go and play a 3-4. Looks like we're going to have to play a 3-4. Well, for a play. All right. He's just going to be out for the 1 play. So it's 3rd and long. Whew. Bradshaw has not been sacked, but we're back in our own. Oh, let's do. What do we want to do? I'd really like to do a medium pass, but I don't like him being in the end zone throwing with that Cleveland defense running. We'll take a chance. We're going to try a medium pass. We need to make some room. Where are we going to throw it to? We're going to try with Lynn Swan. That'll help get up to the A index. So it is 3rd and 14. The snap to Bradshaw. He drops back. 31 is a 7. And he hits Swan down the right side. 22-yard gain. 1st down. Pittsburgh. What a call. That's good coaching right there. I don't care what you say. 22-yard pass. Bradshaw to Lynn Swan. 2nd the catch of the day for Swan. And that'll be a 1st down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're going to try outside handoff. And who are we going to hand it off to? 65. We'll give her to Laverne Smith. That'll be his first time touching the ball today as a handoff. Cleveland's defense, they're looking for a run. The snap to Bradshaw. Hands it to Smith. 65 was a 24. He will be stopped, pushed down near the sideline, down minus 2-yard gain. Clock is still running. He did not get out. So it's 2nd and long. Oh, let's try a short pass. We're going to throw it. No, let's do an out. Let's try another outside handoff. This time, 46. We'll give it to Rocky Blyer. Cleveland's in the pass defense. And the snap. 66 is a 15. That'll be a gain of 19, and that's a 1st down. And Pittsburgh starting to move the chains. 19-yard gain, Rocky Blyer. We'll go try inside handoff. We're going to give it to Franco Harris this time. Cleveland's defense is neutral. The snap, hands her to Harris. He goes up the middle. 15 is a gain of 18. 5, 10, 15, 18. Another first down. And the Steelers are starting to move. Okay. Outside handoff to Franco Harris. Cleveland Brown defense. 25. They're neutral. The snap to Bradshaw. Hands to Harris. 14's a 35. That'd be a gain of 5 flag on the play. See, 8. 3. Encroachment defense, 5 from line. And I think we'll just take the penalty. Still first down. 9th penalty of the day for Cleveland. 1st and 5. We're going to treat this as a free play. We're going to go medium pass to Cunningham. The Cleveland defense is neutral. Bradshaw drops back. Sees Cunningham on a crossing route. But the Browns are going after him to get him down. He is sacked. 7-yard loss. First sack of the day for Cleveland. Who got to him? Mitchell got to him. Was he by himself? Yes, he was. Mitchell gets the sack with a 7-yard loss. Let's see here for Mitchell. 2nd sack of the year for him. Now we're 2nd and 12. We'll try an outside handoff. Who are we going to hand it to? 31, we're going to give it to Harris. So it's a snap. Bradshaw hands to Harris. 55 is a 16. And that will be a gain of 12. And that will be, we'll bring the chains out. And that's first down. Steelers keep the ball moving. We'll try a short pass. Short pass for Swan. The Cleveland defense, 42. They're neutral. So Bradshaw gets the snap, drops back. That's a 66. That's a 2. That's a touchdown. 28-yard touchdown pass. Beautiful pass from Bradshaw to Swan. And that'll be his 2nd touchdown of the game there for Swan. 3rd touchdown pass for Bradshaw. Boy, but all he does today is throw interceptions or touchdowns. So Pittsburgh drove from their own 9. 91-yard drive. 7:30 left on the clock, so it took them, 7:30 left on the clock. It took 4 minutes and 30 seconds to score that touchdown. Good drive. Bradshaw gets patted on the helmet by Noel as he walks by after that drive. So Pittsburgh sees a Swan with a 28 pass from Bradshaw. All right, Corella will come out for the extra point. 32 is a 27. Ooh, and that's good, but barely. He just about kicked that wide right, but it made it through. And so Pittsburgh will get their 7-point lead back. It'll be 28. Excuse me. It'll be 31 to 24. And we're halfway through, 7:30 left on the clock. Pittsburgh will kick off. 45 is a 20. It'll be a 61-yard kick. Picked up by 010, which is feature today. Ricky Feature will get the kickoff. We'll go off his K column. 51 is a 10, and he'll return that kick 21 yards, 10, 21 to the 25-yard line. And that's where Cleveland will take over. On 25, there's 7:15 on the clock. Excuse me. All right. We're going to start with an outside handoff. 41, we're going to hand it off to Miller. Pittsburgh, their defense, 46. They are, let's see, we're 36 on the run. They are neutral. Brian Sipe gets the snap, hands it to Miller. 26 is a 24. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. We're going to try a short pass. We are looking for Reggie Rucker. He's an A, so we'll get in the A index. So, Snipe's card on the table. Snipe drop, gets the snap. 43 is a 31. And that is going to be thrown incomplete. Flag on the play. Incomplete. The flag. 19. Offside. Offense. 5 from line. And they will take that penalty. 10th penalty of the day for the Cleveland Browns. Well, I think we're going to try the short pass again. So, what are we looking for? 63. We're looking for Paris, the backup tight end. Is there an audible? No, there is not. Sipe gets the snap. Or who's going to stop? Gets the pass. 35 is a 9. And that'll be a gain of 5 for 3rd and 11. First catch of the day for Paris. Oh boy. I think we're going to have to try for the medium pass. Let's see. First audible, no. We're going to throw it to 23 is Miller. Nope, can't do medium passes. The running backs. 26, nope. 33 to Rucker. So we're going to try to throw it to Reggie Rucker again. See if he can get a catch. He's got 4 catches on the day. None of them would be more timely than here. 3rd and 11th. Sipe gets the snap. Drops back. 63 is a 34. There's a fumble. So fumble 43. Let's see what happened here. So 43-22. That's 21 yards, 07. So we're going to say 21 yards, passes completed. 10, 21 yards. That's a 21-yard pass to Rucker. Fumbled, 07 will be Roan, the tight end. He comes across the ball, bouncing on the ground. And we're just going to have him, well, he's going to pick it up. Let's see if what he can do with the ball. So Roan's recovered the fumble. 36 is a 27. No return. He's tackled as soon as he gets it, but that is a first down for the Cleveland Browns. Clock keeps running. All right. First and 10, 5:45 left on the clock. Browns are down by 7. We're going inside handoff. We're going to hand it off to 31. We'll hand it off to Greg Pruitt. Pittsburgh's defense, 13. They're looking for the run. So the snap. Sipe has the ball. Hands her to Pruitt. 42 is a 17. And that'll be a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. We're going to try short pass. We're going to be 31. We're looking for Rucker. Pittsburgh's defense, 64. They were looking for the run. The snap. Sipe drops back. 25 is a 7. And that'll be a gain of 15 yards before he is pushed out of bounds. First down, Cleveland at the Steeler 34. 5 minutes on the clock. Sixth catch of the day for Rucker for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 81 yards. All right, we're going to try an outside handoff. Browns are going to hand it, 44, hand it to Miller. Steelers, we're looking for pass. Hits the snap. Sipe gets the ball, hands her to Miller. 23 is a 32. That's an RP3, can't do that, so it's going to be a 6 TE. 6 yards, flag on the play. 3, 34, and that's going to be unnecessary roughness. Offense, 15 from line. 11th penalty of the day for Cleveland. 5, 10, 15, and I don't know if there was a worse penalty all day long than the timing of that one right there. So now we are 1st and 25 against that steel curtain defense. Oh, and we were getting on the verge of field goal range there. We weren't quite in it, but we were on the verge. Don't need a field goal, need a touchdown. All right, let's start with a short pass. We're going to, first off, any audible? No audible. We're going to do a short pass to Greg Pruitt out of the backfield. He is an A, so we'll get to the A index. It's the snap. 43 is a 31. Incomplete, J. So there's a player down. Who do we have down? Even, that's a defensive player. See, D5. What would be D6? It's It's going to be Jack Ham. Ham is down. Let's check his card out. He's a J0, so he's going to sit for one play. He's a 5. We're going to see Lacrosse come in as the backup, so we're going to see the defensive end rating drop 3. So they're going to be a 32-33, which still leaves Cleveland in the B index, but it could affect their defensive setting on the floating chart, on the Fletch 67 chart. So it's 2nd and long, and I think we need to try another short pass here. Let's see. So we're gonna, first off, any audible? No. Who are we gonna throw to? 46. We're gonna try to go for Logan. And the snap. 21 is a 16. And that will be incomplete, just out of reach. 3rd and long. And now we pretty much have to try a medium pass to get some of this back. All right, so first off, any audible? No. Our intended target, 22. Can't do Miller. I won't do running backs on medium passes. 62 is Paris. So the backup tight end, Paris. And so the snap. Sipe drops back, under pressure, 23 is a 29, and he's going to go down. 9-yard loss. What's that? 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th sack of the day for the Steel Curtain defense. Furnace was in there, and he got it by himself. 1.5 sacks on the day for Furnace. And how many do you have coming in? He didn't, so he's got 1.5 sacks on the year now, but it's 3rd and extremely long. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left. And we're down by 7. So what we're going to have to try to do is punt it and hold them to see if we can get that ball back. We are just too far away to realistically try it. And there's still 4 minutes of time. So Coleman's going to come out. He's pretty good. Coleman was leading the league in average, or 3rd in the league in average coming into the week. So we're back all the way back to our own 42. Only 17 yards of offense when we were down to the 34-yard line. All right. So we're going to punt. The snap. Coleman gets it. A 4 is going to be, what a punt, out of bounds on the 9-yard line. 10, 20, 30, 40, 49-yard punt, and he sticks it down inside their own 10 at the 9. Good punt by Coleman. That's why he's among the league leaders. So 4 minutes left to play. And Pittsburgh needs to try to kill the clock. So we're going to start with an inside handoff. We're going to hand her off to Rocky Blyer. And the snap. Bradshaw gets the ball, hands her to Blyer. 36 is a 22. Oh, Cleveland defense was, looking for pass. That'll be a gain of 3. 1, 2, 3. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. All right, we'll try an outside handoff. 32, that'll go to Harris. Cleveland defense looking for pass. The snap. Harris gets the handoff. 43. 34. 34 is a F27. This is big. 27, 36. -4, 0-11. 0-11 is going to be Harris. He's going to pick up his own fumble. So the handoff was bobbled. Harris picks it up. 43 will be 34. So as he tries to return it, we have another fumble, F5. And F5, 52 is 7. So he manages to run 7 yards, but that's fumbled, recovered by D10, which is Peters, the safety. This is almost like a rare play. Peters gets the ball on the 15-yard line. 65 is 21. And he will fall on it, and the Cleveland Browns have the ball on the Steelers' 15-yard line. Can't make it up. And the crowd is going crazy. 4th turnover of the game for the Steelers. And they will take over. Browns will take over on the 15. And they've got 3:15 left on the clock. All right. So let's start with, we're going to try an outside handoff. We're going to hand the ball off to Greg Pruitt, the Steeler defense. 46, they are neutral. The snap, Sipe has the ball. 66 is a K. 21 is a 16. And that'll be a 10-yard gain before he is shoved out of bounds. That's a first down. 3 minutes to go. And Cleveland's knocking on the door. 1st and goal from the 5. We're going to go inside handoff. Handoff to Pruitt. Steelers 53. We're looking for pass. Snap to Sipe. Hands it to Pruitt. 12 is a 28. And he will get shoved back for a 2-yard loss. So it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Oh, we will try an outside handoff. 2nd and 7. Outside handoff. 51 will be to Miller. The Steelers are looking for a run. And the snap to Sipe. Hands it to Miller. 21's a 24. No gain. 3rd down. And that's the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Cleveland down on the Steelers 7. And they've got all their timeouts. All right, we're going to try short pass. What are we looking for? Well, first thing, audible. No. Short pass. 42 will be intended for Poole, the halfback. The snap. Sipe gets the ball. 66 is a 2. That's a touchdown. Cleveland is 1 point away from tying the game. 7-yard touchdown pass from Sipe to Poole. Second catch of the game for Poole. And we got 1:45 still on the clock. So it took a minute. It took them 1:30 to get in the end zone. And I'll give this to the Browns. They've lucked out with some field position, but they've been in the red zone 5 times and they've scored 4 touchdowns. You can't sleep on that Cleveland offense. So Poole had a 7 pass from Sipe. All right. That'll be in Crockrop. This is a big extra point. The snap, the hold. 24 is a 40. It is up. It is good, and we are tie ball game. So with 1:45 left in the game, let's go and change that scoreboard. (31-31) with 1:45. Okay. We're going to have, Browns are going to kick off. 12 is a 24. 24, that'll be 46:09. So 46 is going to be 10, 20, 30, 45, 6. 09 on the kickoff return is Jim Smith. So he's going to get the ball way up here. He was on a run trying to even catch the ball. Gets it at a dead run. Using the K column. 21 is an 11. And that'll be a 22-yard return. 10, 21, 2. So the Steelers start with pretty decent positions. They're on their own 41. There's 1:30 to go. And you don't have the best kicker in the world in Gorilla. You really need to get down to your ways. 10, 20, 30, 40. To be honest, you need to get about 40 yards. Just to give them a chance. Okay. So let's try a medium pass. Cleveland, who are we going to throw it to first? 55. Harris, nope, can't throw a long medium pass to Harris. Ooh. 13, another try for Swan. Cleveland, 34 is neutral. So it'll be a medium pass to Swan. Cleveland's in a neutral defense. Bradshaw gets the snap, drops back. 56 is a 22, and that is incomplete, and that was almost picked off. Let's try a short pass. No, we're going to do this. We're going to do an outside handoff. We're going to go outside handoff. We're going to hand it off to Franco Harris. We got timeouts in our pocket. The snap. 25 is a 17. That'll be a gain of 12. And that's a first down. Timeout by Pittsburgh. All right. We're going to try a short pass. Bradshaw looking for Rocky Bleier out the backfield. Cleveland defense neutral. And the snap. 13 is a 17. And that will be Incomplete. Second down. Oh, we're down. There's 45 seconds on the clock. We're going to try a medium pass. For as we've had our audible, who are we going to try to throw this to? 34. We're going to go for Cunningham, the tight end. So Bradshaw drops back. He's looking downfield. 22 is a 5. He sees Cunningham. That's a gain of 21. 10, 21, first down, and they will take another timeout. 30 seconds left on the clock. 21-yard pass to Cunningham. Second catch of the day for Cunningham. Now he's got 37 on the day. And we need to see if we can make a little space to give him a little bit better chance at a field goal. So we're going to try an inside handoff. Handoff is going to go to Rocky Blyer. We're going to go inside. Cleveland defense, they're looking for the run. The snap. 66 is a 15. And that's going to be a gain of 11, 5, 10, 11. First down on the 15. They will take a timeout. And so Pittsburgh is on the 15-yard line, and out comes Roy Gorella. He can end it all right here. Team, that'll be a 32-yard field goal attempt. From the right hash, the snap. 64 is a 19, and that is good all day long. And as the clock goes off, Pittsburgh wins it. They kick a last-second field goal, 32 yards, and they're going to win it 34-31. That was a fun game. 34-31 Pittsburgh. Cleveland gave them a fight, though, especially after being down 17-0 in the first half. Player of the game. I'm probably going to go. Franco Harris looks like he must have had probably a 100-yard day, but we're going to go with Lynn Swan. 3 catches, 64 yards, 2 touchdowns. Player of the game. All right. Thank you for watching Triple G Sports Replays. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun. It was a really close game into the end. I haven't been a while since I've had a really good one into the end. Some of these have been blowouts. If you like what you see, please hit like or subscribe. And thank you once again for watching.